For many families, financial success can feel like a complex puzzle, one where some of the most important pieces are missing or hidden. We often wonder how some people seem to have it all figured out, while others struggle to make ends meet, generation after generation. The truth is, the difference isn't always about luck or a big inheritance or even a high-paying job. It's about something much deeper, the mindset we develop and the conversations we choose to have at home, especially with our children. When families talk openly about money, about saving, spending, investing, and even making mistakes, they're not just sharing information. They're shaping beliefs, building confidence, and creating a foundation for future success. Wealthy parents often start these conversations early, passing down not just money, but the wisdom and habits that help their children thrive for a lifetime. These lessons aren't just about dollars and cents. They're about values, choices, and understanding how money works in the real world. By teaching kids to think about money early, parents give them a powerful advantage that goes far beyond the bank account. Unfortunately, too many families avoid these important talks, often because money feels like a taboo subject or a source of stress. This silence can unintentionally pass down a scarcity mindset, where children grow up believing that money is always a struggle, or that it's something to fear or avoid. But it doesn't have to be this way. Today we're starting a new conversation, one that empowers every family no matter where they begin. In this series, we'll explore 10 essential money lessons that rich parents teach their kids, universal truths that any family, from any background, can use to build a brighter financial future. These are practical, actionable ideas you can start using today, no matter your current situation. Let's work together to give our children the tools they need to thrive, not just survive, in a world where financial confidence is one of the greatest gifts we can pass on. The first important mindset shift is to view money as a tool rather than the ultimate goal in life. Money itself is not the destination, but a means to help us reach our dreams, support our loved ones, and create the life we want. When we treat money as a tool, we focus on what it can help us achieve, not just on accumulating it for its own sake. In homes where financial literacy is strong, money is seen as a resource to open doors, provide experiences, and invest in growth. It's not just about spending or saving, but about using money thoughtfully to create opportunities, like learning new skills, exploring the world, or supporting passions and talents. Instead of shutting down possibilities with, "We can't afford that," try asking, "How can we afford that?" This question encourages children to think creatively, consider different options, and understand the value of planning and effort. This simple shift in language sparks curiosity, creativity, and problem-solving skills. It teaches kids to look for solutions, work together, and see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Ultimately, it's the difference between seeing a wall and finding a ladder, between feeling stuck and discovering a way forward. By teaching kids to use money as a tool, we empower them to build a brighter future. Rich parents teach the difference between assets and liabilities early. Assets put money in your pocket, liabilities take it out. Kids learn to invest in things that generate income, not just things that lose value. Build assets first. Let them fund your lifestyle. Make your money work for you, not the other way around. In wealthy families, money isn't taboo. It's discussed openly and often. Include kids in everyday financial decisions like budgeting for groceries or planning a trip. Show them how choices impact spending and saving. This builds confidence and removes fear around money. Make money a normal, practical topic at home. Wealthy parents teach kids to think like owners, not just employees. Encourage them to spot problems and create solutions. Value creation is key. Even a lemonade stand teaches costs, pricing, and marketing. The goal isn't to make every child a CEO, but to foster self-reliance and creativity. Teach them to drive their own opportunities. Compound growth is a game changer. Teach kids that investing early, even small amounts, lets money grow exponentially over time. The most valuable ingredient is time, not the amount. Patience and long-term thinking pay off. Start early and let compounding work its magic. In a world of instant gratification, teach kids the power of waiting. Delayed gratification is the foundation for saving and investing. Use real-life practice. Encourage saving for a bigger goal instead of spending right away. They'll learn discipline and the joy of achieving something meaningful. This habit lasts a lifetime. Wealthy parents reframe failure as a stepping stone, not a setback. They ask, "What did you fail at this week?" Celebrating effort and risk-taking. Failure means you're trying and growing. Teach kids to bounce back, learn, and keep going. Resilience is more valuable than any inheritance. Hard work matters, but your network multiplies your opportunities. Teach kids to build genuine relationships, join clubs, volunteer, connect with others. Social capital is as important as financial capital. Collaboration and communication open doors. Who you know can be just as important as what you know. Not all debt is bad. Wealthy families teach the difference. Bad debt drains you. Good debt helps you build assets or income. Use debt strategically, like for education or investments, not for things that lose value. Understanding this empowers smart financial decisions. Don't fear debt, learn to use it wisely. True wealth includes giving back. Teach kids that money is a tool for impact, not just personal gain. Philanthropy and social responsibility are woven into financial education. Giving provides purpose and fulfillment. Wealth is richest when it helps others. When it comes to teaching kids about money, it's important to remember that these lessons aren't just for the wealthy. They're for everyone, no matter your background or income. Every family, regardless of where they start, can benefit from open, honest conversations about finances. The first step is to break the silence. Start by talking openly about money, sharing your own experiences, and removing the shame or fear that often surrounds financial topics. When you create a safe space for these discussions, you empower your children to ask questions and learn without judgment. Encourage your kids to think creatively about how they can create value, whether it's through a lemonade stand, helping neighbors, or coming up with their own business ideas. Teach them to invest early, even if it's just a few coins in a jar, and to see failure as a valuable part of the learning process. Remember, it's not just about building resumes or chasing achievements. It's about building strong, supportive relationships within your family, connections that foster trust, resilience, and a sense of belonging. These everyday habits, open conversations, encouragement, and shared experiences are what create lasting success. They help break the cycle of financial struggle and set the stage for a brighter future. By empowering your children with confidence, practical wisdom, and a positive mindset, you're giving them the tools they need for lifelong abundance and fulfillment. If you're looking for guidance, check out resources like Little Damon Learns to Earn or Rich Dad, Poor Dad. These books can help spark meaningful conversations and inspire new ways of thinking about money. The journey to financial empowerment starts with a single conversation. Let this be the moment you begin, because every great change starts with a simple, honest talk.